Mayor Mia Love, trailblazing Black Republican Congresswoman, passes away at 49, cause of death and final words revealed. March 24, 2025, former U.S. Representative Mia Love, the first Black Republican woman to serve in Congress, has died at the age of 49. Love passed away on March 23, 2025, at her home in Saratoga Springs, Utah, after a courageous battle with glioblastoma, an aggressive form of brain cancer. Her last words, according to her family, were filled with hope and resilience. Never stop fighting for what is right. Love will always lead the way. Her passing marks a profound loss in both political and personal spheres, as she leaves behind a legacy of determination, faith, and unwavering principles. A life defined by strength and ambition. Born Ludmilla Mia Bordeaux on December 6, 1975, in Brooklyn, New York, Love was the daughter of Haitian immigrants who arrived in the United States with little more than hope and perseverance. She was raised in a home that emphasized the values of hard work, faith, and personal responsibility, beliefs that would later shape her political ideology. Love pursued higher education at the University of Hartford, where she studied fine arts before embarking on a path that would lead her into politics. Her journey into public service began after she moved to Utah in 1998, where she embraced the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, married Jason Love, and started a family. Her passion for governance took root in local politics, where she rose through the ranks with determination, eventually breaking barriers on the national stage. Breaking barriers, from mayor to congresswoman. Mia Love's political career began in 2003, when she was elected to the Saratoga Springs City Council. Known for her pragmatic leadership and advocacy for fiscal responsibility, she quickly became a respected voice in her community. In 2010, she made history as the first Black woman elected as mayor in Utah, leading the growing city of Saratoga Springs with a focus on economic development and government efficiency. Her leadership caught the attention of Republican Party leaders, and in 2012, she made her first attempt to enter Congress, narrowly losing to Democratic incumbent Jim Matheson. However, she didn't give up. In 2014, Love ran again and won, officially becoming the first Black Republican woman elected to the U.S. House of Representatives, Stra. Her victory was hailed as a landmark moment, symbolizing increasing diversity within the GOP. During her tenure from 2015 to 2019, Love championed economic growth policies that encouraged small businesses, criminal justice reform aimed at rehabilitation and reducing recidivism, stronger immigration laws balanced with compassionate reforms. Despite her accomplishments, she lost her re-election bid in 2018, but remained a prominent conservative commentator, appearing regularly on CNN and major political panels. A private battle with cancer. In early 2022, Love was diagnosed with glioblastoma, a devastating and aggressive brain cancer with low survival rates. Determined to fight with the same resilience she brought to politics, she underwent multiple surgeries, radiation treatments, and experimental therapies. Despite the grueling battle, she continued to advocate for policies she believed in, even making public appearances when her health allowed. However, in late 2024, her condition took a severe turn, and she entered hospice care in early March 2025. On the evening of March 23, surrounded by her husband and 3 children, Love took her final breath. Her last words, as shared by her family, encapsulated her lifelong mission of courage and conviction. Never stop fighting for what is right. Love will always lead the way. Tributes pour in for a trailblazer. The news of Love's passing has sparked an outpouring of grief and admiration from political figures, colleagues, and admirers. Former President Donald Trump, Mia Love was a warrior for the conservative movement, a leader with a vision, and a true patriot. She will be greatly missed. While we had our differences, Mia Love was a trailblazer whose contributions to American politics will never be forgotten. Mia was a fearless leader who embodied what it means to serve with purpose. Utah has lost an incredible voice. House Speaker Mia Love fought for her constituents, her beliefs, and her family, a true inspiration to us all. Beyond politics, Love was remembered as a devoted wife, a loving mother, and a woman of deep faith. In her memory, Love's family has announced the launch of the Mia Love Foundation, which will support leadership programs for women and minorities in politics, scholarships for young conservative thinkers, brain cancer research to help find a cure for glioblastoma. A public memorial service is scheduled to take place in Salt Lake City next week, where friends, family, and supporters will celebrate her extraordinary life. Her husband, Jason Love, in a heartfelt statement said, "Mia was the light of our family, a woman of boundless energy and passion. She never stopped believing in a better tomorrow, and that's how we will remember her." Final thoughts: a life that inspired millions. Mia Love's journey from a young immigrant's daughter to a U.S. Congresswoman was one marked by resilience, dedication, and unshakable conviction. She shattered barriers, inspired future leaders, and proved that hard work and faith can overcome any obstacle. Her final words: "Never stop fighting for what is right. Love will always lead the way," will resonate long after her passing. Though she is no longer with us, her story will live on as a beacon of hope, courage, and the power of persistence. Mia Love may be gone, but her legacy will never fade.